I, like any other independent content creator, I've got to keep an eye on my own logistics, on my own data. You know, how many people are listening, when are they listening? And I'll tell you something, Leilani, by about 4 or 5 months into 2020, I was seeing listener numbers and podcast download numbers that I thought were previously unimaginable for somebody, you know, working as a sole trader, a kind of a lone operator. Yes, there's definitely an increased appetite, I think, amongst people who maybe ordinarily get their information from the legacy media. For those who do get their information from the legacy media, but began or are beginning to doubt what it is they are hearing, or wonder if there is an alternative point of view, they are definitely finding programs like mine. They're finding platforms like Ickonic and many others. So I suppose that's good news. I left commercial radio. I left a good job in a very successful station because my presenter, the guy I produced at the time, and both of us were prevented from covering a very big scandal in Waterford in the southeast of Ireland. Our managing director, our station owner, effectively told us that we couldn't cover a story we wanted to cover. I decided at that time that commercial radio wasn't for me if I couldn't do that. So, yeah, as for today, look, with me, I don't get so much criticism. It's often the people who choose to come on my programme. They find themselves in the national press for having come and spoken with me. And that's because I've spoken to some people in the past with various opinions on various subjects that are considered to be unpalatable. So for my guests, sometimes it's a risk for them. For me, it's never a risk. It's just kind of what I do, and there's no going back for me now. I suppose the legacy, as we call it, media, the mainstream media, will continue to do what it does. It's a gatekeeper. It's a propaganda wing. It acts as the propaganda wing of the Great Reset agenda. That's my opinion, based on what I've seen. As for the independent media, we're going to have to box clever. The government is going to publish the online harms bill imminently, and it might talk, Leilani, about preventing harm to children online. And look, it's a good thing to prevent children from seeing things online that they shouldn't see, but it's not really about that. The online harms bill is really about coming after the independent media and shutting it down.